Alright guys, today we have a 7-Up compressor that we've got to change. This thing is nasty. I got the new one over there. I've never done one of these, so we're going to do this together for the first time. Alright guys, so I'm going to start by removing these screws. There's only 2 on this one. I see the other 2 down here, but let's go ahead and take this off. Okay. So the cover just slides out. Just gonna set it off to the side over there. Take this out. That's been sitting there a while. Okay. So before we get too far into it, I'm just gonna do a safety first. Plug it there, and then I'm going to unplug the compressor there. That's just going to shut everything down. And so I'm going to take that screw out and that one, and I'm going to pull this out just like on the Dixie Narco and see what's behind this thing. Alright guys, after doing a little inspecting, well, I couldn't get this off, but I did notice that if I just lift this up, I can get to that right there, because underneath here, if you can see up there in the top, let me see if I can get this thing up that way. Okay, there is a sensor on here, a drop sensor. So I'm not going to take that off, but I am going to 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if it will. Alright guys, I was able to take those 4 screws out. I'll try to show you real quick. There was a screw there, a screw on that bracket, same on the other side, holding that bracket in. Okay, I guess we need to go ahead and take these out, just like the Dixie Narco, that you have to slide that out. So I'm going to try that real quick. Slide this back a little bit, get that plate out. There we go. I think there's just been so many drinks and everything spilled on this thing. It's just been forgotten. Gotta love that stuff. Actually works very well. Okay, so this just lifts up and over. Let's see if I can slide it out without cutting my arm off. There we go. Alright guys, so now we're able to slide it out. I was able to get that out on the top there. Putting it back in is probably not going to be the easiest thing in the world. Alright, let's pull this thing out together. You have a little fluctuation here. Copper pipe. Okay. So it actually looks. Okay, so I did notice that this one does come with that bracket. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that bracket out of that spot. Probably make it a little easier. So in there, okay, let me show you what I'm talking about here. You have another flap that's got a wire on it. I'm guessing that's like a temp sensor. So, alright guys, so I did notice right in there, there's our hole. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole to screw the compressor down in. I did notice back there's 2 little groove things in. I have some more of those EVAP pads that I'm going to put in here, but they're out in the truck, so I'll have to go back out and get them. At least we can turn this thing on and see if it's going to work. Alright, so now let me go ahead and screw this back into place. It is in there. Let's see if I can set that in there. That is over it. Like I said, this one's not in better shape than that one. That one looks a lot better shape than this one, but this one's been repaired and fixed from the actual Sundrop 7-Up company. So let's get her back together and see if it's gonna work. Alright guys, I've got it all back together. I've got our plate on. I've got those back in, so that's in. I've got those 4 back in. The one holding it down to the frame, and then that piece up there. And I got that one on the frame, and then that one up there. So now, before I put the pads in, alright guys, I got it plugged in here. I plug it in here. Let's see if this thing, that's good. Got the fan on. I'll go ahead and spin it and make sure it's clear of everything. Alright guys, I held down the door switch. Pressure key. I'm gonna run out to the truck and get some of those evac pads and put in there because those are absolutely disgusting. Alright guys, I got those taken out. I got new ones put in. Got the cover plate put back on. I'm just holding it on. And we have, alright, you can see my coils over there getting nice. Cool. That's good. I can feel the cold air. That side's looking good. There you go guys. That's how you replace a Vendo compressor and a 7-Up machine.